Hey guys, SpiderBite here. This is a challenge guide for Black Ops 2 Mission Number 1 campaign, Pyrrhic Victory. We're going to walk you through all 10 challenges and show you basically how to complete them all. First one is eliminate enemy personnel, 15 of them with Machete. This was pretty easy. And you're given a Machete right at the beginning of the mission, and this is right at the beginning of the mission. And these guys are obviously the easiest ones to complete this challenge with. There are a few sections later on in this mission, but they're a bit more difficult than this one is to get those Machete kills. I mean, why not slice them up, chop their heads off? I don't think I chopped that guy's head off, but I will chop one of their heads off. And ample opportunity to do this very, very easily. Look at that. See, that guy's head came clean off. Ample opportunity to do this very, very easily. I am going to show you at least 15 Machete kills in this one little sequence. That guy's head came off too. That's pretty sweet. This video is best viewed on a platform that supports annotations, and you have video annotations enabled that will allow you to skip ahead to certain challenges. Maybe you want to skip this one, you can go directly to number 2, then to number 3, number 4, and so on, or you can go backwards amongst the various challenges. We're just getting some of those mortar kills. We'll be covering the mortar kills a little later, and we're going to finish off with our Machete kills. Not nearly as fun as the mission where you're playing as Raul, where you get to machete the dudes, but hey, it's fun nonetheless, right? And I think we're at about 15, maybe 16 or 17. I'd give it even 18. Just to be on the safe side. Make sure you get that 15, make sure you get that challenge completed. Challenge number 2 is destroy all MPLA tanks. We're in the same area as we were for challenge number 1, right near at the beginning of the game. After we take out the mortar crews, we're going to be required to call in air support and destroy the tanks. There are 4 tanks in the first run that you get to call in air support, so make sure you take them all out with the rockets. It'll be L1 or left, I think that's left bumper on your Xbox 360. Not sure what it is on PC. And then after you take out the machine gunners on the trucks, you have another opportunity to call in an airstrike, and you have 4 tanks to begin with here. So there's 4 on the initial run. There are 4 here, and I actually missed one of those, so I have to get that one on the way back here. There he is right there. Okay, so and then we have another 5 tanks. So in total, there are 13 tanks. You have to take them all out in those 2 runs on the air support. All right, challenge number 3, eliminate enemy personnel, 5 of them with 1 mortar explosion. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to do this. The first thing you have to do is get the mortars, because you don't have them equipped. You get them in that vehicle. It's overturned right near the beginning of the mission on the right-hand side as you move up the hill. Now, I'm just going to toss, like you have actually 6 mortars here that you can use. Just try and toss them in and amongst the groups of MPLA soldiers that are rushing towards you. So make sure you use all 6 of them. You're bound to get it here, but as you continue on the mission, we'll show you a couple of different areas where you're also going to get them. That also will benefit you for doing some other challenges that exist later in this video. Okay, so this is after you drop off woods. You're going to use the radio tower, and you're going to access this shed. What we have in this shed are bear traps. And the bear traps can be used in conjunction with the mortars. You can set a trap and actually shove a mortar into it. So this is after the sequence with Raul Menendez, where we're running back with Woods. And we're going to set up some bear traps, but I'll show you the best place in a minute here, the best place to set this up. And this will help you to get that challenge, because what will happen is the enemy, one of these soldiers, will get caught in it, the other guys will come in, try to help them out, and boom, the mortar goes off and you can get 5 kills. So you can do this in a couple different areas as they are chasing you back. The best one is when you're falling back to the 3rd position. You're going down this hill. There's a waterfall right to my left. We're going down here, and this is a constricted area right here that they're all going to come through. And this is your best bet, if you don't have it already, to get this 5 times with 5 enemy kills with 1 mortar explosion challenge completed. And you can keep retrying this, and I am going to repeat this in a few other challenges a little later, just because it may be that maybe someone skipped this challenge, have gone to the other one. So it's going to be a bit repetitive, with some of the other challenges, but again, if somebody just comes on to complete Challenge 8, let's say, I want to be able to give them a full explanation. So we already got at least one explosion that went off. You can do this as many times as you want. If you stay up here, you can set up another one if you have time. Sometimes you don't have time, but you can also, if you don't proceed to the next checkpoint, and see I actually died here trying to set up that bear trap with the mortar, well, I can respawn in. We're actually above the area. We're in the second position where we're defending from. We're going to run down this little hill again beside the waterfall, and we can do it all over again. We can set up another bear trap, put another mortar in there, and we're good to go. Come on, Hudson, don't walk into my bear trap, man. That would not be good. And here we go. This guy's going to get caught. Hey, buddy. Get caught in my bear trap, man. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not him. I think his friends are going to get caught in it, though. And that's it. That's, like I said, the best place to do it. Either right at the start to get it, or that bear trap right there will work really well for you. I can guarantee it. Okay, challenge number 4. Sink the enemy vessels. And this is after you've taken the helicopter with Hudson, and it gets downed. You're on the transport boat. And basically all you have to do is take out 5 of these enemy vessels. There are mounted MGs on each side of the transport boat, and just keep laying on that trigger. I do run back and forth a little bit, but depending on which way... Whoa. Crap, that was close. Depending on which way the river's turning, you can probably stay on this one for some time and get most of them. Destroy most of those boats that are chasing you. So I think we're at 3. I think there were actually at least 6 boats, so you have a good chance of completing this. I mean, you probably already have completed. It's not really that big of a challenge. These things are still coming. They're way back there, though. I'm trying to get a better view, man. When you're laying on that thing, it's just it's like all over the place. It's like, where are those boats, man? We can find Woods. He's in one of those containers. Alright, where's this last one? No, he wants to go on that side, does he? He's like right at the back. There's no MG right at the back of the boat, unfortunately. So let's finish him off with this one. Here we go. And that's all she wrote, so I think we got at least 5 there.
That's the last of the gunboats.
That's the last of the gunboats.
We're clear.
Okay, mission number 5. This one is going to be the most difficult one, probably. Okay, when you're on the boat, before you rescue Woods, he's in the container, you're going to want to access this crate and get a flak jacket. Flak jacket is going to protect you from explosives. There's no guarantee that you actually need it, but I did it. I mean, I grabbed it just in case I died while I tried to dive. You know, you're basically dolphin diving on an enemy grenade, and it is difficult to get a grenade, so you're going to go in this ending sequence, and you can try it at each of the fallback positions. It actually took me, I think this is the 3rd time I've played through the entire mission to try and get them to throw a grenade, because it doesn't happen very often. These guys don't throw very many grenades. So at each of the defense positions, you can try and just kind of stay there and see if they throw a grenade on you, and then, you know, immediately get up. I'm crouched right now. I'm going to try and take these MG guys out. But I think the best place is down here, where we're behind this ammo crate. And I will be the first to admit here, I get extremely lucky with the checkpoint, all right? And you're going to see why in a second. I'm probably like one of the luckiest people to get this checkpoint, specifically for this challenge. It's hilarious. But these guys don't throw frags, man. It's like, I'm trying to throw my frags at them, say, hey guys, see? This is how you throw a frag. Why don't you throw one back at me? So watch what happens here. Just as Hudson calls out to move. See, look at that frag right there? And then there's Hudson. So I got a checkpoint right there. And you're going to see me die because I'm like, I didn't know what to do. My reaction was like so bad right there. I mean, basically, you got to react to the frag and try and jump on it. But watch, see, I'm going to take some of these guys out. I don't think they're going to throw another frag. And one of the things with the Black Ops 2 campaign, if you take too long at a spot, like Hudson's already moved up and he wants us to move up, even though I am on recruit difficulty, and I recommend doing all these challenges on recruit difficulty, you start taking damage like crazy. Okay, but watch this respawn. Watch this. This is hilarious. Look at that. The frag's right there. And I'm like, no, you don't. You have to dolphin dive on it, Spider. You can't just move back and go prone on it. See, watch. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? So I tried this multiple times, and I would just run up and kill myself. Here's another one. Boom. So I think I actually got it right there because you don't take that much damage dolphin diving on these frags. And I must have done this about 20 times just to make sure that I actually got it. But like I said, it was the luckiest checkpoint ever. Okay, challenge number 6, eliminate enemy personnel with animal traps. And this is a little bit of repetitive from an earlier challenge. We want to make sure we get the mortars right at the beginning of the mission. As soon as you're moving up the hill with Savimbi. And then, in order to get the traps, you have to access this little hut or shed or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to gain access to this, and we're going to grab some animal traps. So you can actually use the mortars with the animal traps, and I believe the mortar kills, like if you trap somebody in the trap and you get 2 other people die from the mortar, if you attach the mortar to the trap, you'll also get those kills, I believe. But even if you don't, just keep setting down traps. I mean, I'm just showing a couple of spots with the mortars, but you can set down, what is it, 5 or 6 traps, and then go to the ammo crates, and I believe there's an ammo supply crate at each of these fallback locations, so you can replenish your supply of bear traps or animal traps every single time and lay down 5 or 6 of them times 3 at least. So that should give you more than enough, more than 10 kills. I would just do that, and as well combine them with the mortars. Again, we saw this before in one of the previous challenges. You just attach the mortar to the bear trap, and I believe that will count towards additional kills. Because technically you are kind of killing them with the animal trap. And again, heading towards the 3rd fallback location down the hill from this waterfall is definitely the best place to set up these animal traps, because they all come down through this narrow, constricted position hill. So and you can continue. Like I can try and set one up. I actually end up dying here, and again you can just respawn at the checkpoint and do it all over again. And I believe it's cumulative. Like even if you die, I believe that the kills that you get are cumulative. At least that's my understanding. So here we've respawned back in, and we're just going to do it all over again. I mean, if you progress too far, or you let the time go long enough, then you may not get this checkpoint back. So just make sure you stay up in this general area while you're doing this, and you should be able to keep repeating it without any problems. Yes, challenge number 7 is repetitive, essentially exactly the same as number 6. So if you've watched number 6, then I suggest you skip number 7. But kill 4 enemies with mortar-primed animal traps. You have to make sure you get the mortars right at the beginning of the mission as you're traveling up the hill with Savimbi's forces. And then, once you're heading to the radio tower, you drop Woods off, and you're going to access this shed, and this is where you're going to find the bear traps. And again, the reason why I'm repeating these is because if somebody has come to this video only looking for how to complete challenge number 7, they may not have seen how to complete challenge number 6. Therefore, I need to repeat myself. Okay, so you can set up these bear traps at any point as you're falling back to the 3 defense positions that Hudson ends up taking. What you need to do is set down the bear trap, and then you're going to hit your square button and attach a mortar to it. Somebody gets trapped in it, other guys come around them, say, hey buddy, we'll help you out of the bear trap, then boom, the mortar goes off, and you get plenty of kills. You can do that at various locations. The best spot to do it again, and as always on this mission, is when you're falling back to your 3rd location, your 3rd defensive position. You're going to go down this little hill here. There's a waterfall to my left, and it's a constricted passage down here. So you're bound to get lots of kills, plenty of kills, with your mortar primed animal traps. You only need 4 for this one, but you may as well do them all at the same time. The last challenge, challenge number 6, was kill 10 enemies with your animal traps. Not necessarily mortar primed, but with your animal traps. And there's also one kill 5 enemies, I believe, with mortars. So you can achieve all 3 challenges in one shot here, if you're lucky enough. Also, just keep in mind, you can keep replanting this animal trap in the same position. Even if you die, you respawn. Just don't move too far ahead, because then you may not get this respawn. But we actually end up respawning prior to us moving down that hill again. So we have another opportunity, or countless opportunities, to complete these challenges with the bear traps and the mortars on this mission, Pyrrhic Victory.
You'll be okay, Frank.
Challenge number 8, use elevated improvised positions for confirmed sniper kills. If you don't have a sniper equipped on this mission, which means you would have had to change and set a custom class configuration right from the start of the mission. If you haven't done that, or you have done that and you've equipped a sniper rifle, then good for you. You don't have to really worry about this. But if you haven't, there is a Dragunov sniper rifle. You don't actually have to go in the shed. I've actually found out after this that it's actually leaning against the shed to my right. But you can pick up a Dragunov, but it's not fully loaded, so you want to make sure before you do anything that you reload and refill your ammo from this ammo crate before you go ahead. And then we're going to go up and go talk to Raul. And then following that, there are 2 positions that you fall back to that contain these elevated sniper positions. So this is the first one. I'm going to go to the far right, and we're going to climb up here, and this is where I'm going to snipe from. Don't make fun of my sniping. Don't make fun of my sniping, because it's not very good, but whatever. It's not horrible. Well, it is kind of horrible a little bit. Anyways, and just count to 20. Count 20 kills. I mean, you can sit up here forever, actually. I'm not sure why I'm moving forward here. Not sure exactly what I was doing there, but yeah, never. Don't worry about that. Just stay up here and keep sniping these guys. No, not with the FAL. With the Dragunov. The FAL is not a sniper rifle, as far as I know. And eventually you can thin these guys out, and then they only come about like 2 at a time. So just keep taking them down one by one. Wow, we got a guy like right below us here. Yeah, don't worry, Hudson, dude, I'm on it. I'm on it. And as well, if you don't get 20 at this position, there is the second fallback position that contains 2 improvised sniper perches, if you want to call them that you can continue getting sniper kills from. But you should be able to easily get 20 kills even at this first location, just like we're doing right here. Alright, challenge number 9 is collect all the intel, 3 intel on this mission. The first is right at the beginning of the mission, as you're going up the hill with Savimbi's forces, right where that access point is. There is your first intel right there. We also have a separate intel guide for every single mission in one video, but in the challenge guide videos, I definitely want to include them as well, since it is also a challenge. Alright, the second one is on the boat. Before you open the container to find woods, make sure you come up to the top deck and grab that second piece of intel. The third intel is while you're running away from the forces, it is at the second fallback location. The second fallback location is where the third piece of intel is. I'm actually sniping from, if we're facing back towards the forces, I'm on the left-hand side. It's actually in the right-hand side sniper perch. Right at the top. So again, not the first set of sniper perches, it's at the second set of sniper perches. And that's it. Number 10, challenge number 10 is basically 100% survivability rating, which means, hey, you go through the mission and you don't die, obviously doing a recruit, and obviously not trying to do it at the same time that you're trying to get the challenge for diving prone on a frag, because you're bound to die just trying to get it. And there's our trophy. That's our first trophy for mission complete. That's the first time we've completed all the challenges for a mission, and that is Pyrrhic Victory, 10 of 10 completed. So hope the video helped for you guys, and we're going to look at doing them for the rest of the missions. Man, there's like 11 missions and 5 Strike Force missions in total. It's going to be fun. Spider and I'm out.